Hey guys, welcome to my channel Ayaan Workshop. Today in this video we are going to be seeing how you can create an iOS SwiftUI app in which we'll be using ARKit to implement augmented reality technology into our app, which will allow us to visualize and place objects in our own space virtually. So without any further ado, let's jump into Xcode. So welcome back. Let's open Xcode and create a new Xcode project. Here in the iOS tab, I'll be selecting app, not augmented reality app, because it does not support SwiftUI. Since we are going to be using SwiftUI in this video, we'll just continue with the default app template. We'll name it AR app and select our theme, give it an identifier and select the interface to SwiftUI and click on next. Click on create and that's it. It will just create a blank default SwiftUI project which has a globe image and a hello world text. So let's make some space for us and okay. So here we are going to be creating a new struct or view. Struct AR view. It will be a UI view representable. UI view representable means that this view contains the code from ARKit, not SwiftUI. So essentially we are mixing these two frameworks together to create this app. Since I'm using ARKit and it does not work with SwiftUI, so let's import ARKit here and just to remove this error, we'll create two functions here. Like if you have worked before with UI kit, you might have seen these two functions, view did load and another one is update view. I don't remember that. So we'll make, instead of did view load, we have make UI view. So Xcode will automatically make the function for you, and the another function is update UI view. So update UI view will be empty for now, and we will be focusing on make UI view. So we'll create a let AR view. Let us create a new ARSCN view with a frame of 0, and then we'll return it to our app. So let us name it something different so we don't mistake it for more. So we are just going to make it small letters. AR view. Okay. So I have changed the letters to small because I don't want our app to mistake it with this view and this thing. So that's why. So it will just return as an AR view. As you can see, still we have that same template because we haven't updated the main content view here. That's why we'll be putting AR view here, and now it should display our AR view. Since we are creating an app with AR which requires camera, it cannot be tested in simulators. So I think there's a problem here. Okay. So you need a physical device like an iPhone or iPad with A9 chip or later chipset available. Now for iPhones which have a notch, the AR view might just be like a square here. It won't cover the notch area and the bottom area. So to solve that, we'll create a parameter ignore safe error, so it will fill the whole screen for the iPhones which have a notch. And then we'll create an AR view configuration. So essentially a configuration is configuration CONF equals to AR configuration. So AR configuration is something that you have AR face tracking configuration. So face tracking configuration, as you can see, AR face tracking configuration, this will detect your face and do things in your face. So we use it in cases like you want to create a face mask or Apple Memoji, something like that. But we are going to place objects in our surroundings, so we are going to be using AR world tracking configuration, and that's it. Now we are going to be assigning this AR world tracking configuration to our AR view. To do that, we'll type AR view dot session dot run. This will ask for a AR configuration, which is this. Will pass in that variable, and that's it. So now you should see whenever you run the app. So as of now, I have an iPad 8 generation with A12 chipset, so it should be supported. Okay, as you can see, our OS deployment target is lower, so my iPad hasn't been updated for a while, so I'll just make it to 16.0. And remember, go to the info tab in your app and create a new string for dash camera. Okay, the C should be capital, camera user description. So this tells the app to that we are going to be using camera in our app. So here this will a message will pop up for the user when, okay, here we go. So the pop up and alert will be displayed to the user when the user is opening our app for the first time, that this app needs permission for the camera users. And you can also put your custom message here. So for example, this app needs camera to detect your world, detect your environment, and place objects in your environment. Next, we'll go back to our content view, and if we run our app, so here I have an iPad 8 generation. Let me just start the
build succeeded.
Okay, build succeeded. Let me just say untrusted developer. Okay, untrusted developer. So to do that, we need to go into settings, and we should go to VPN and device management. And as you can see, here's my account. Let me just trust it. Okay, there we go. Now we'll go back to our Xcode, and that's it.
Build succeeded.
Okay, build succeeded. Now this time it should run our app. So here, as you can see, it's asking for your camera permission. As I said that you need to create a new key. Just click on OK, and you might be able to see, your iPad might be able to see your surroundings. So if you have an iPhone with a notch, it should be covering the notch area, since we have given the ignore safe area view parameter. We'll go back to our Xcode, and now let us make something like a box. So we'll tell let box equals to scn box. So this will create a simple box for us. So we'll define width will be 0.1. So as you can see, it takes a parameter in the meter wise, not in the centimeter wise. So we'll put 0.1 here as well. Length will be also 0.1. It will be 0.0. Okay. Now here we have created the box, and we'll create a material for our box. A material is something that will be, our box will be wrapped upon. So we want our box to be, for example, blue color. So we'll create let box material equals to scn material. scn material, and we'll just create it like that, and we'll type box material dot diffuse dot contents equals to, so we're going to be using a UI color. Here I want my for example, my box to be red, or let us do it, for example, blue, as I said. So this is just creating a blue wrapper. So it's just creating a wrapper. It's not, right now it's not wrapping our box. So if you want to wrap our box with that specific material, we'll do box dot, okay, sorry for that, box dot materials equals to, we need an array for that. Inside this array, we'll just place our box material, and so we have created successfully a blue box. Now here we have created the material, here we have created the box. Now the only thing left to do is to put it in our view, or it into our, like, the environment. So to do that, we can't just like straight it assign it to our AR view. So to assign it, we essentially need a node. So a node is like a handler for each and every object in your space. For example, it handles like the position of your box, it handles like the the width and the height of the boxes. So it handles a lot of things here. So let us create a node, and it will be an SCN node, and we'll do node, okay, node dot geometry equals to box. Okay, so we are just creating a node and we are assigning the box to it. So as you can see, we haven't defined where our box should be. We haven't defined like a position. We have just defined like the width, height, and like the color of the box. So to do that, we'll type node dot position equals to SCN vector 3. So SCN vector just like defines our position. Since it's a 3D shape, so we also have SCN vector. I think we don't have SCN vector 2, so we are working with 3D shape. So SCN vector 3, which will take 3 values here. X value will be 0.0 and Y value will be 0.1, since I want our box to be a little bit up. And let us do it 0.01, because if it will be okay, let me make it 0. I want it to be in the center. Now Z will be doing 0.1 because I want it to be a little bit away from our device. So X is like the left and right of your object, Y is the up and down of your object, and Z is the far, how much far or near is the object. And that's it. Now the only thing we have to do is assign this node to our AR view. Since we are assigning this node, which we have assigned the box to this node, and the box is this box material assigned to our box. This completes the creation of a simple material in our node or our scene. So we'll type AR view dot scene dot root node dot add child node, and it will ask for a SCN node. We'll just pass in the node here, and that's it. We'll just run our app and we should see a cube.
Build succeeded.
Build succeeded. Okay, and let us wait for a moment. Okay, there we go, it's here. Okay, as you can see, we have a blue cube. Since as you can see, it's moving by its own because it's not able to recognize space a little bit. Now as you can see, it's a little bit stable. So here we have a blue color box. As you know, I have set the material to UI color dot blue, and it has a width of 0.1 meter and a height of 0.1 meter. Length also is 0.1 meter, so it makes it a equal box. Now we have also, which we recommend here, so we can just to make our objects look a little bit more realistic, we can just add a parameter to our configuration dot light estimated enable equals to true. So true. And then if you want to debug your app, like how much CPU is it using, how much resources is it using, is it compatible with older devices or not, we can do something like AR view dot show statistics equals to true. So this will automatically create a small bar at the bottom where you can observe like how much FPS it is, how many resources is it taking, how much is the CPU users, how much is the GPU users, and so on and so on. Now let's run our app again, and this time you should see that small little bit
Build
bar
succeeded.
here. Okay, build succeeded. Okay, let's see. Let's keep it there. Okay, as you can see, here's a little bar here. You can just interact with it and see like how much resources is it taking. Okay, as you can see, our cube is much more stabilized and it does not move by its own right now. Okay, yeah, So thank you guys, that's it for this video. If you have liked it, make sure to like, share and subscribe. So this is the beginner channel. In this channel I'm going to be uploading about Arduino and stuff, IoT, SwiftUI, everything about computer vision, machine learning, artificial intelligence, to basic things like Arduino, Raspberry Pi and IoT. Okay, thank you for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.